I'm just gonna video this and not even photo it for now, because I gotta, if it doesn't end up selling here, there's a couple people that have been asking me and I've been putting them off. Not because I've been lazy, it's just I've been trying to get ready for this trip. So I apologize to put people on the spot. If it doesn't work right now, we can always hot shot them. That's what we normally do. I had a little bit of foliage when I picked it up. So 72 to 75 non-tailgate CJ5 tub, and it was in the process of a full restoration from the guy I got the project from, as some of these end up for people. This one was no more than or less a project for him, other than the fact that he had picked up an old Land Cruiser that he had his eyes on forever and didn't have the storage space to do both. So we kind of got it mid-project. A lot of the work has been done, and a lot of these tubs need something. So the fact that it's been there, done that kind of thing is awesome. I believe, if I know the history right on this thing, it was a tailgate one, and they put a because you can convert them over. You can see here, there's the slab. You can see the tacks here. And if you want to go back to a tailgate, you can do the same thing. You can take those tacks out, especially since they're not fully done, and just go back to a tailgate. I don't know if I have the back half of one. I don't think I do, but I might. There is a 72 to 75 that's kind of rough over there. I might be able to get something. Otherwise, you can buy those new online. But the wheel wells are clean. They did a little bit of repair work through here. And none of it's finished off. I mean, you can see they started getting it smooth, and then, you know, but nothing is completely done. So I'll make you a deal to move it down the road for somebody. I've had this thing for a couple months, and I wanted to get out here and do a good job. I even have a local guy that can probably finish it off, but obviously that's going to increase the cost substantially. So I'd rather just, if you have the means to do it, or know somebody, then let you guys do it. Okay, I'll lower it down here in a second, but I wanted to show you torque pockets, all the channels here, okay, all the way up through. And these look all original, nice and clean. The floor was replaced, I believe, and that's why you're seeing these tacks here. And again, there's a little bit of dirt up in here, but there's no rush you're gonna have to worry about, and it's just a matter of cleaning up where he got to and what he didn't get to. So okay, so that's the bottom side of it, your tunnel. Again, 72 to 75, and the way it sits is a non-tailgate. If you want to go back to a tailgate, we can help you get there as well. Let me lower it down. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. It's kind of leaning, kind of unusual right now. So I'm going to upload this video, and I got to grab a couple small parts for people before we lose light. Load some frames that I got left, and I'll be done. So if this thing is gonna go, it's gonna have to go quickly. And the reason is I have another video I've been sending a couple people that I put out this morning to kind of let people understand the way I'm loading these. So I'd want to get it on there before I put frames on. Otherwise, I'd have to stack this on frame. And if you happen to be towards the middle or my end of my trip, it won't be possible, because those frames have got to come off first. And most people on this particular trip don't have forklifts, so that's going to keep us a little bit narrow, excuse me, tight and narrow on how and way we load this guy. Okay, so you can see patch panels here. That's top of the fender well. The back half looks really nice. A little bit of work they did on the sides through here, and then there. This side doesn't have the same panel, maybe a little one here. So this was an original tubs. This isn't a repop. You know, it's got all the original emblems and everything in it. It was sandblasted, and that's why it's this color, and it's kind of oxidized a little bit on the cowling here, but nothing rusty. And this will all come off with just a brush. Okay, nice floor. This is just some leaves we got in it. And again, this is not my finest moment as far as washing and cleaning a tub out. We have all that and the means to do it. I just don't have, unfortunately, the time right now. So if you end up with it or want it, I'll keep it back here for the moment, and I'll put it, you can't really see it, the sun glare right there, but there's a power washer, I'll get it all cleaned up. So it'll be nice and pretty when it shows up on your end, and then you can take it from there, okay? So there's the corners that were repaired or somewhat. I don't know what this little, maybe just not quite had a panel done. Probably a swing out or some sort of tire carrier was mounted there and it had rusted, is my thought. And just for food for thought, we're gonna walk over, same thing, there's the, you can see where they replaced. That's super common to rust out. Probably was rusty here, right where they pinch there. That's usually where they bleed through, so. And instead of just doing a panel or a small chunk there, they opted to do the whole thing, and probably just to get it so it's nice and level when it was all said and done. So the cowling's nice, the top of the windshield frame area is nice. I don't have a lot of other parts for 72 to 75 at the moment, but I might have a couple, so if you need something else. And we're just gonna walk down here real quick. This is a tub I have, but it's not in great shape at all, and that's part of the reason I don't list it. This is probably something we'll use for parts. So, and we're definitely gonna use this for the firewall because I have a project we're gonna need that on, unless somebody wants the thing, and then they could definitely go from there. Now that I'm looking at it, I know right off the bat I didn't realize, but the box is missing on it. So this has got a good box on it, and we could get you that. So anyway, my point to come back here was to see how good this was, if it was good. And actually this one looks pretty good. So we could get you the corners, although this would be even harder to get on this trip. I'd have to know sooner than later on that, especially because it's just me out here alone, and I have to get out of here today. I've been putting this trip off. My wife got sick. She's pregnant, was in the ER Monday, had to wait till her sister got out here, got that done. She's out here now, and everybody's waiting on me now. So I was trying to get a couple more frames added on. And if you happen to need a 72, 75, I know I have one. It's in pretty good shape. So definitely have room for that guy, okay? 76 to 83 there, non-tailgate. And let's just take a quick peek one more time at this guy. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. But yeah, that's the box area there for that. These look so different between these ones and the late ones. But anyway, 303-666-9020. If it doesn't sell today, no worries. I'll get it actually cleaned up and listed later. I might even have somebody finish it. And who knows, maybe we'll go back to a to a tailgate one if it's not too unreasonable to do. And this could have been originally this way. I mean, they did a great job in a lot of these areas. So I think he told me he had help. Somebody did some of it, and then he was doing other parts of it. So, oh, okay. I just realized my dog's in my truck. Gotta go. Thanks, guys. Bye.